beautiful.
The community. It's been so long.
The gang is back together. After the destruction of the last realm, we decided to restart.
Yep, and this was basically the product of said restart.
My mind's just was, instead of building all of our separate homes, we needed a community location where we could all work together to thrive.
You know, we found out when the Pilgrims actually tried that, and guess what? It didn't actually work out too well.
Yeah, man, it's called communism.
Basically.
I mean, like,
Okay.
think about it. China, USSR, Cuba, the list goes on.
So, first, I started building out these docks, and everyone liked the idea, so they started building and helping me build this community. I started with the single house right here,
Wait, where'd you...
And-
Oh, yeah, this one right here.
this one right here. This is where I claimed as my home. And then
I'm sure
Tanner built
Obvious
another
as well
copy
that
of
this
mine.
is something that
Well, I built two, or maybe it was three.
You built three. You made a copy of mine, and then you built two of these.
Right, because this was my house, and then I made one for you, Commander. And then you added on and built like a bunker underneath it.
Wow. The memories, am I right? This is crazy.
Dude, go downstairs. Go downstairs.
Oh my goodness, I forgot I made this fish tank bubble.
We were such noobs at the time.
Look at this.
Fun fact, I also never mined on this world. All I did was build. So I was supplied from ore from friends that mined for me.
I'm in the barn right now. It's beautiful.
I'm not positive I was ever fully introduced, by the way. I am former YouTuber Kommander Toucan.
Hey,
Just to throw
maybe
that
you get back into it.
Come on, man.
Maybe you never know.
Do it.
Fire may light
Do it.
again.
Hey,
Do it.
Give it a like
Do
and
it.
comment down
Do
below
it.
if you want
Do
Commander
it.
to start
Do
his
it.
YouTube channel up again.
You know,
Anyway,
fun fact, I was building this horse barn right here. This was my creation. I was so proud of it. My first mini horse barn. In middle of construction, it got struck by lightning, and the lone coyote had to come and help put it out because it was on fire and burning quick.
Yeah, and then you made
Yeah.
the roofs cobblestone.
oh, the church.
Church, yes, you gotta have God in your life.
Yes, Commander was in charge of actually most of the building here. I did help out the second most, but Commander definitely did the most work there.
Says Sunday service 11 a.m., Wednesday service 6 p.m.
And obviously we had to get a cleric in here.
We had this meeting hall that honestly wasn't that special compared to the other
Okay, Ace
stuff we
Balance was in
built.
charge of building the community house, but he decided that he didn't like our communist ways, and he left before he even built any more than this.
Gotta say, he was smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, he was.
most definitely.
Yeah. So over here is one of our friends. Oh yes,
This
Tanner's brother lived here.
Yep.
This was actually going to be Ace Valence's house, but he never finished it because, you know, he ditched us really quickly.
Do you guys recall Breadman's house? This was his house right here. He played like once or twice, and this is all he ever built.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, he hated
that's
communism
really cool.
too.
Oh yes, and then Commander's sister lived right here, and then she packed up and moved and took all of her blocks with her. She didn't want
She
to
left
leave any
some
blocks.
chests, dude. Her chest has just random crap in it.
Yeah. And oh
So-
yes,
This.
Commander
be
built
entertained.
the theater.
This is one of my proudest creations. Even in a small town, even in a communist world, you have to be entertained, of course. The leaders have to be entertained somehow, so of course, I had to build a theater. We've got the fancy decks up here, the peasant chairs down here, and we have the stage down here.
There's also a backstage.
Backstage.
There is a backstage.
Oh my goodness, you are in the way. No, you did it again. Move, just move.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, look,
Patriot over here's being crazy again.
Yeah, we had a backstage up here. and
I
it was-
object. So I have a question. Is fire spreading on?
Yes.
Patriot, what have you done?
Oh, nothing. I've actually done nothing. For once, trust me, I actually did nothing this time.
We believe you.
Ah, good, because I wasn't lying. Walmart! There's Walmart.
Oh yes. While he was building all of those amazing creations, I started trying to build a shopping center. I mean, I wasn't a great builder, still the greatest, but I had a design, so I wanted stores to be similar to it. So I built a bakery right here. I also started a butcher shop, which, well, some people died. And I started the blacksmith. Back then, the anvils didn't break. Fun fact.
Yeah, that was convenient.
Yeah, that was very nice. And so I built this. It was supposed to actually have stuff to sell, but never got to that. I did build a Walmart as well, because I
Trying to sell
thought,
stuff in a communist
build a
utopia.
superstore. And it actually worked, where the lights are on during the day, and at night the lights turn off, and the doors close. I wasn't great at redstone, but it's a very simple. And here is where my brother lived, and then we started making it into a game room with ping pong
Cool.
and pool.
Did he have any? No, he just has the junk too. Most of these chests just have junk.
And here's our really bad nether portal system.
Oh, I
With
have
this really bad nether building.
this building is just all bad. What is this roof?
At the end of the day, we might be bad at it, but we learned from our mistakes, as people will see.
Oh yeah, the next realms
So
got much better.
Much better. This is still back when everything we made. I mean, there were some good things. I mean, the barn is cool. The church is cool. Even the theater could use a little work, but it's cool. There are some other things though that need some work. Like this wooden igloo. This is the meeting house. This wooden igloo. Oh, but we did create the notice board. USA, stay free and husk free. United States is the best, but I can't spell. Somebody stole a stack of iron from me. That's you, Commander. We have missiles and some of the best defenses ever. Alaska, the last frontier. Yeah, that was me. I put most of the notices on this board just advertising America. Or Alaska.
And then I had a
That was the free state of Alaska.
I had an donate for the aquarium. Had some different fish in here.
Wait, what kind of fish do we got? I want to see.
Eh,
We had a
right
clownfish.
here
Guys, we have Nemo. There's Nemo.
and I built this spawn platform right here, just so when somebody spawned in on the world, they could come out and enjoy this little city we built. Okay, so moving on from here, I do believe Ace Valence's house is the next closest place.
Yeah. Where he decided to create Japan. Because just like all other communities we've built in the past, for the most part, people still tend to just go off and create their own things. So, thus, Japan. This tiny little town place that's not actually on an
I
island.
don't mean to be that guy, but this could use a little work.
It
A little bit.
But
Right
man,
here, he has slime blocks and water.
he is
'cause
rich.
We got really into the Riptide Tridents.
He is rich, man. Where is it? One of these
Over
chests.
here.
Yeah, he's so rich.
Yeah. Stacks of diamond blocks. We'll get to that later.
Stacks of diamond blocks, man. He was rich. And I take 100% credit for that richness.
Okay, so after
Yeah, you
Japan, we have Germany.
Oh yeah,
Which-
it's right over.
Cat Girl.
You're going. It's to the right. It's to the right. That would be my
to the
sister's
right.
place. She's actually probably one of the farthest out here. She made this little settlement. Nice little cool little house and this bunker. And does she have any good? Oh, she actually has some stuff. All right. Oh yeah, she actually has some stuff. And this barn is. I feel like she just copied your barn, Commander, because this barn is extremely similar.
Yeah.
And she broke the ladder to the second floor.
Okay, and then right on the other side of the mountain. So right across the mountain, we had Commander's sister, where she started building her own settlement. We mentioned how she moved and took all of her blocks with her. Well, this is where she moved to.
Oh, I remember. I found this on accident. Dude, I remember this day. I was just wandering about and I found this and I was like, what am I looking at?
You know, she started building
Oh.
a city.
She's rich too. I'm assuming she
Yeah.
got this. Did she set up? I don't.
You
I mean,
did for her.
Did I?
Yeah. So people were extremely rich on the server,
I
which...
do not recall ever seeing this.
Yeah, this is your sister's.
I never saw this.
That's
I'm
her
honest.
flag right there.
Yeah.
It's honestly crazy.
And yeah, you know, behind this super secret door right here
Wait,
is,
this
you
is-
guessed it, a special device. We'll get
I am
more.
very impressed.
Dude,
More
she
on
did
that
not.
later.
She did not hide this well. So, I suppose we might as well. Well, no, because I
We'll
don't.
do it
I don't want to
yours.
explain this just
Let's
yet.
go say yours.
Yes, we can't explain it just yet because we have to at least see my place first. So let's cut to where my place is.
Yeah, and I made a point to never go to his base
Yep.
for any reason because I was accused of stealing, which was later found out to be a false claim. But I never visited just because I didn't want to risk anything.
Not gonna
I
lie,
did
this
spend a
is
lot
cool
of time
base.
back at the village, however, I think I may have spent just as much time here just trolling Tanner and walking around
You did.
because I
troll
had
me.
nothing else to do. I had nothing to do other than walk around here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you. Open the door. There, let me. I want to fly through the lava and you close the door.
50k machine guns.
Oh yeah.
That's
Fire
better.
spread on.
Yeah, I had the machine guns. I tried to make this place defendable, so like if you tried to go by road, that wasn't gonna happen. And so like you'd reach up
Welcome
here.
to Lone Pine, U.S.-Alaska border outpost population.
I do believe did I give you the name Lone Pine from near Mount Whitney?
No, I came up with the name from near Mount Whitney myself because I've been there.
Interesting. Oh, I bet I have a junk chest around here. I bet I do.
Oh,
Dude,
wait,
it's
it's
inside
not
this
that.
one right here, Commander.
No way.
Where?
I knew I did. I'm here so much I had to have my own chest of junk.
Which one? This one?
To the right.
Yeah,
It says its
you
name on
The
did.
it.
one that says,
Right, and I had
yes,
armories
guys,
in
my
here. This is
real
actually
name
where
is
I
not Kommander Toucan.
had full armory. So like when I first got here, I was like, oh, this is 100% mine. Like, I split off from everyone else, like wanting to find my own place to live. I found this mountain range, and I immediately claimed the entire mountain range as mine. I basically said, this is mine, and
Patriot.
yeah.
Patriot, right before we stopped playing, I trapped all these horses and this donkey in this,
in a pen that wasn't really a pen, that's just
like
like
5 horses trapped in a corner at the peak of Lone Pine.
at least I made a Super 8. Look
animal
at this
cruelty.
Super 8.
Patriot, would you like to show us your secret room?
My secret room. Yes, I'll show
We all know where it is.
Well, not our viewers. They don't know
First
where it is.
secret.
So I like made like all these outbuildings and whatever. Like, oh my
You're
goodness, I
trying
had a
to
journal in
prove
this
those,
world
you had
too.
trouble with that.
Dang, I forgot that I had. Oh my goodness.
Oh
I
yeah.
had a journal in this.
And here are all of our real names.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Every one of them. I mean, it's an interesting
No
story.
way.
Okay, how about one of us reads it and then we just cut out all the names?
I mean, I can
long
read
time
it.
ago in a galaxy far, far away. Minecraft.
Okay, I'll read it for you guys. Okay. May the whoever who find this know the adventures and history of the founder of Alaska. I found this book buried in a chest for the time being. I will use it to tell mine, and the others who spawn here with me. Story so that everyone else's story.
Yeah.
So that future generations may know how this world came to be. I will start with a quick introduction of how we came to be here. We all started out on a beach. There are a fair share of us. Mark the coyote, the gecko, the toucan, the alarm, the chip, the cambam, the fish, the person, the random, the bread, the dad, the pooch, and myself, TOS, aka Patriot Productions. We are currently in the process of making a town for all at spawn to enjoy the benefits of. The town is still under works. Several houses are up along with the Great Hall, and part of the farms we still go to build and create together.
Something.
Many have decided to leave the town now and start their own country's territory. Ace Valance was the first to go. He founded Japan on a peninsula. Next was myself, where I went to found Alaska, the United States. After I left, Kanban left to bleep bleep to F. Found Will. Catgirl to found Germany and blank blank and Vicious Pooch to live in the wilderness in unknown parts. I have found a suitable place to build suitable place to build Alaska. It is an extreme hills biome and with high cliffs and deep canyons. I also found a village nearby with a small stronghold underneath. I have started building the first town in Alaska, which I have named Lone Pine, after the only pine on the mountain. The outpost town of Lone Pine is coming along. I have built an armory, Ranger HQ, an American flag, tents for supplies, and a Super 8 motel. The defenses of the town are still being worked on. Day 17. I had to fight to keep my territory today. Others argued that I could not claim the entire biome. I eventually persuaded them otherwise, but in the process almost declared war on them. Day 20. I have built now a testing center deep within the mountain. Inside are all the experiments I have been working on. It has 3 stories filled with rooms with unnamed contraptions within. However, many of these contraptions are dangerous and highly explosive. We already had one accident already, and it almost cost my entire supply of dynamite and TNT. I will be more careful in the future. And that's all we got.
Yep. That in
You
itself.
only used everyone's real name like
that was
twice.
actually really awesome.
Except for the writing in the beginning is pure trash.
A little bit.
I gotta be honest. That is pretty cool now to come back on years later and see the book you wrote about us.
Oh man, I had a lot.
It's kind of funny.
I had poster stories.
And here, right here, where I found first try, is a secret passage. I know my way around here.
Yeah.
And here
Is
where he kept all of his super secret stacks upon stacks of diamond blocks. Like, to the point, like... You could say that, yeah. You had a little bit of,
incredible.
I was so rich. I was so rich. Look at... There's just so much stuff down here. Like, so much stuff. Oh my goodness, the enchanted books.
Yeah, you know...
What's in this one? I'm trying to get in these ones. Discs. Oh man, there's my
Let's go
TNT.
here to discuss how everyone got so rich thanks to Tanner.
I don't know.
There's one right here.
Where is it?
I will go get a
Oh,
redstone
you're up there.
block.
Yep. I don't think it works
And-
anymore, but
It doesn't. The glitch doesn't work anymore. But this is a duplication glitch, and you just click that lever right there.
basically you
And-
have. It was fairly simple to operate. You just stand right here. You put whatever items you want into the dispenser and have it dispensing out. But it has to be something that can be crafted into something else. And the objective is like you were getting like pieces or whatever in your crafting menu, wherever that would be. Like you would be able to like click it multiple times and it would glitch multiple of the same items. So like for example, I could do it with TNT. I could duplicate sand and gunpowder. But not the block itself, just like the items used to create this stuff, if that makes
Like
sense.
the diamonds, not the diamond blocks, but the actual diamonds themselves.
Yeah, anything that
this
can be used to
glitch
craft
has
into
long
something
been-
else, you could duplicate.
Yeah, this glitch has been long since fixed. Like, all the duplication glitches that used to work are all fixed now, luckily. So, let's discuss what happened after he started duplicating.
After I duplicated everything, I basically revealed my secret to the world. I was like, hey guys, I can duplicate stuff. And there was mixed reactions, to say the least. Some people, a few, sided with me.
War,
but
to say. Civil unrest.
Most of the people were saying that we shouldn't use duplication glitches. It's cheating, and basically it would cause huge inflation. Like items would no longer be worth anything, which is true because you could just duplicate anything I wanted.
So there was a little bit of unrest, as you could say. So we had a discussion in the chat where some argued to not have duplication glitches as it would ruin the game as we know it. And I stated it was basically like you have creative and you can just take any item from creative and bring it into the game. And you're not playing survival anymore, which is the point of what we're doing. Like, he had unlimited diamond blocks. He said, oh, you can just play your own life and I'll have unlimited diamond
On the
blocks.
other hand, we had the people arguing that it was a glitch. It was in Minecraft, so it technically counts. So we had quite a civil argument about this.
Where the majority of us agreed to not duplicate glitch.
And me being the idiot I was, basically told you guys to go screw yourselves and went and proceeded to duplicate stuff anyway.
Yep.
And not only that, I went and set up duplication glitches everywhere for those who actually still supported me. So like Keaton's brother here, he was like, he wanted one. I set up one for his sister. I set up one for him, for Ace Valance. Like everybody who was on my side was, I ended up building one right for
And
them
a slight secret about that whole thing, a slight secret of this whole thing, there may have been people that said they would abolish of the secret duplication machines. But after the public knew about the design for the machines, we may have still kept one or two in a secret bunker and
Yeah, that was your
duplicated
brother.
items.
That was 100% your brother.
100%.
Yeah, and I should know because I'm the one who literally set it up for him.
So,
Exactly.
what happened then was quite interesting. My friend, Geico Guy, and I, my sister, my brother, we all stopped playing. We never got back on the realm ever again. That was the end of it for us. While Kommander, Tanner, and Keaton's brother and sister, and Ace Valance continued playing while they duplicated and glitched and stuff. But what happened next was really quite interesting. Would you care to explain?
Well, I created rockets again. This little platform I built out right here, this was where I mainly tested my rockets. Like I did like a display once where I like built one and like did a little show out of it, like showcasing it. Like, hey, I can build these things and I can blow stuff up from a distance just with a click of a lever and a little bit of time for the rocket itself to travel. But I would build them and they would just keep going until they crashed into something. Like you could see they went through the trees and everything. These towers that are way out here, like there and there, that was me trying to stop it from like colliding with something like this. This was an explosion right here. I don't know where else there was. Like there were other explosions. Sometimes they just malfunctioned midair. Like a lot of the craters you just see lying about, that was from rockets like blowing up and all sorts of fun stuff. And
Essentially, Alaska was going rogue.
oh, I went more than rogue. I basically did the exact same thing I did in the last realm and was pretty much just declaring war on everybody again. Except for this time, there wasn't a larger coalition really to go against me because the people of said coalition had already stopped playing at this point because of the duplication glitches.
Yeah. So, let me show you how I pretended to have a community. I wanted a place where everyone could have a community together, but the entire time, I didn't trust half the people. So I created a secret base that only me, my friend, my brother, and my sister knew about. Gecko Guy, Vicious Pooch, and Scorpion. I found a jungle, which is where I wanted to build Rivendell. Let me take you to it. So if you guys all come over to me...
Gosh, what is this?
Okay. So there's all these cobblestone bridges because this is how we had the nether portal stuff back then. If you follow me, there's a secret way to a secret location that we went to the nether because, you know,
Did I ever know
it's a lot
about the
faster.
nether in this world?
I don't know.
I
So
Not many people want to
don't
live
recall seeing all this, but I have all of our nethers mixed up. I stayed above ground most of the time.
It's one of these up here.
Oh, I see something.
It's been so long.
Yeah, there, it's
Yes,
a,
right
it's
here.
You got a track.
So down this track, if you follow it, where it goes, my brother built all this track so we could travel quicker because through the nether, traveling is so much quicker. I found a jungle, and we decided that's where we were going to live, and I was going to build 3 elven cities, one of which would be Rivendell, the greatest of them all.
Man, this is long.
This is in the nether.
Dude, you
I
really,
found
dude,
them
no,
in the
you guys
jungle
were
in the
really
overworld.
far out.
I had to find it in the overworld, so I traveled thousands of blocks searching for jungles. I found 2. Coincidentally, in 2 opposite
Now, are
directions.
you sure you didn't use any duplication glitches to get all this rail right here?
Yeah, we went mining a lot, and yeah. My brother,
Your brother was the one who was like most adamant against it. He was not for it whatsoever.
nope. And so, you'd be like, wait, there's no jungle here. Exactly, because we were always afraid that somebody would find another path, so we didn't spawn it in the jungle, just in case.
Man, you guys were really paranoid about my missiles, weren't you?
I never knew about any of this. This is
Because
crazy.
No,
We
well, that's
wanted
because you
a
were in my
peaceful
camp,
location.
Keaton. You were in my camp. You were for the duplication
gotta
glitches
say-
and the rockets. You were enemy number
I gotta
one for
say,
that.
I did wonder where you guys were when I was building churches and
Yeah.
barns so often.
This is where I only told my most trusted advisors about.
I actually
brother
did see a picture of this
created a,
once, though. I actually did see one picture of this.
Cow farm. There's a cow farm here. My brother started
I've
building
owned a cow.
his house here. He never completed it, unfortunately. But he was building his house there.
Wait,
And
where,
the goal was to
exactly
have
he building
an
his
entire
house?
tree house city in this jungle. And like I said, I was going to build 3 separate elven cities that go deeper and deeper into the forest. But unfortunately, this is all we got. We had a mining area as well.
Yeah, you guys were kind of scared off by me.
So, again, discussion time. So, after everyone stopped getting on, somebody, we're not going to say who, was a little
I'm
bit
not gonna
salty.
say who.
was a little
let me just talk about this because this is all my doing. Alright, so, confession time. I was not happy with people not playing anymore because of the way I played. And so, some withers may have been released. Let me start back a little bit. So the first time I went to create a wither, it was to, well, kill it and just get the beacon out of it because I wanted a beacon for my base. I killed it. However, nobody believed me because back then everybody tried to check what people were doing by looking at achievements. And it, for some reason, the achievement was bugged, so it didn't show me getting the wither killed. That, and I actually don't even remember whatever happened to the nether star. I know I had it at one point, but I don't know, like, if I lost it or if I just hid it somewhere. So I had no proof exactly to show that I had killed the wither. And then I had also spawned a second one, which proceeded to escape and destroy the entire community that we built at the beginning of all this.
Yeah, so from my perspective, because, you know, different perspectives, I wasn't really playing very often. I was playing Minecraft all the time, but I just wasn't playing the realm anymore because I was very upset with certain choices by the people currently playing.
Me.
The people who said no to duplication glitches and were using duplication glitches, that slightly upset me. So, I get a notification that everything was blown up and that I need to reset the world. Let's just say we do not reset the realms because I believe strongly against that. But you have to rebuild. That's my belief. And we saw the achievement that this guy had spawned a wither.
Yep.
And we had not seen an achievement of him killing a wither.
Yep.
And the only person on within 2 hours of when this happened was this guy.
Yep.
And on top of that, he took a picture of the wither right before he spawned it that said, "Time to die."
So, for
Well, I was
both of
when
us,
I
seems
did
like
that, I was
pretty-
referring to myself because I figured I was gonna die, which I did. I died like probably
I know.
8 times.
I know. That just proved that you spawned a wither.
Yeah.
Now, both of these seem like pretty good, very, very strong arguments that Patriot may have spawned a wither. And guess what Patriot does? Claims he never spawned a wither.
Yeah. Well, no, I claimed I spawned the first one because I was like, "Oh, I spawned one and I killed it," but nobody believed that I had killed a wither.
Like the excuse.
And that was maybe because
Nobody believed anything I said.
Yeah, because you lied a
What
lot.
do you guys
I
say-
did.
Time. And so yeah,
What do you guys say we do a bit of time traveling?
yeah. Let's see the destruction that his wither attack caused.
This is gonna be so bad.
It's not. I mean, it's bad.
It's no.
bad.
There's
Let's
no
put it
other
that
word.
way.
It is bad.
Oh, here we are. Whew. That was a little rough. Back to the destruction. Oh,
What the heck?
cool.
Why is it right here? It's
I thought it was.
dude. What happened?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I forgot how bad this was. The city
Why was
is
everything on
destroyed.
fire?
Yeah, I actually think that was me too.
You're like, oh, my wither's destroying stuff. Maybe I should add to it.
Tanner, you burned our city to the ground. You flattened us. The same way you flattened Japan.
So now I'm just gonna show you guys. I didn't trust him, and I never let him know where I lived because I was afraid of this happening. So I, made a secret path in the Nether where nobody knew about except for my friends, my closest friends, so to speak, so that there was no risk to my house, my actual house.
Yeah, I was a salty player. Oh, jeez.
I was always afraid of this happening.
Oh, your nightmare
Times
became a
have
new
changed.
reality. Hey, at least Walmart survived. Walmart is like the one thing that, like, for the most part, lived.
Yeah, it closes at night. It's very protective.
Oh, this is
Walmart.
just absolute. Look at what happened. What? There is just everything's wrecked. Look at the theater. Just annihilated. Where'd the wither go?
The wither just left. He's just like, oh, I'm out. I'm gonna head out. Like,
Everything.
the wither does damage, but like, oh my goodness.
Ah, man, that's why we had multiple saves. This right here, this was bad.
I'm glad I was able to find one before the destruction.
Yeah. There was also missiles targeted at this place at one point, but those got dismantled before I ever accidentally set them
I
off.
do
like
remember the missiles.
previously.
And
You had missiles.
I love my
this was
missiles.
the end of the realm.
Yeah, this was it.
Sad ending.
Unfortunately, after this, my final act of sanity, which, mind you, the wither was never supposed to actually be here. The fire, I was just like, heck with it, I'll just burn stuff while everything else is doing.
Fire would have destroyed just as
I was like, it didn't really matter at this point because the wither had already ravaged through. And I was like, oh, here, it'll make it more dramatic. And
much. Well, this is Realm 2. It
Yeah.
ended in fire and ashes and pain and destruction for many poor villagers and many poor Minecraft players.
yes,
And
Yeah.
bitter
nobody would
moments.
fully trust me after that for a long time. And it would be a long time again before a realm would actually, well, exist to this point, if you understand what I'm meaning.
We took a break, and Tanner tried to start up some realms, but nobody trusted him, and nobody really wanted him to be in charge of realm. I
Nobody,
was always the admin on the realm, and
probably a good thing.
nobody really wanted to play on his realm. Unfortunately, none of his actually took off.
As a wise man once said, we only have the future to look forward to. The past is behind us.
You know, that is a very true statement.
Yeah. It's a good thing that this is all in the past because, and I'm glad I don't play Minecraft like this anymore.
I mean,
Mind
and
you,
the
I never
damage
ever
was
stopped
irrecoverable.
making missiles.
So, like it if you all enjoyed it. Give it a comment if you have any suggestions or just want to say anything about what we talked about today. And also, remember, comment if you want Kommander to start up his YouTube channel again. You know, this realm definitely tore us apart, but the next realm brought us closer together, more so than we ever had been.
Yep.